Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. I saw on the Discord server that Finland mentioned that the cell tower was interesting today. I hope this is the correct cell tower, but we're going to do whatever the newest one is. As a result, I got some feedback that it was actually nice that I did the weekly Squirtle a little bit later in the week because that gives everyone a chance to give it a try first. So fair enough. We won't do them on Sundays. We'll do them when I remember to later in the week when I've got more time, potentially. So yeah, we'll just do the cell tower today, and let's see how things go. So, as always, when we do the cell tower, I start the Dordle with tower, which is a pretty good start. Let's get more letters for that left word. What do I want to do? Pinch. I want the A. Shack? Shaky? I kind of like shaky for some reason. I'm just going to go with that. Okay. Interesting result. It could be like bully. Oh, it could be an Oli trap in general. Or illy. Oh, illy has a ton of options. So we got to be careful, but let's see if it's the illy trap first by doing, actually, maybe I'll do bully to test that, because I know illy trap has a lot, but I think we've eliminated quite a few of them. Okay, it's not any of those things. There's a U there. Okay, so it could be something like, oh, I was gonna say buggy, but no. Guppy, absolutely possible. Puppy, possible. I could guess guppy. Is like gumpy a word? No. Gummy's a word. That's why I want. If I could do gumpy, then it would test guppy and gummy and puppy and all that good stuff. And gummy. Let's look at this right word for a second. I think it probably is S something O something E. That's my thought. Not smoke, not spoke. Scone? Scone's not a bad guess. I'd love to do something like SM, because that'll test to see if there's an M for like gummy on the left word. But let's do scone first and see what happens. Ooh. So it's scope would have been perfect to test puppy. I don't think there's anything else, so we'll just do scope. There we go. Okay, so there's no P's. That's good to know. So maybe it's gummy, maybe it's mummy, maybe it's dummy. All right, I think I need to do a filler because I only have 2 guesses left. Because if I do something like, actually, if I do something like dummy, then I won't be able to tell the difference between gummy and mummy. There's no way to resolve that. It would be a gamble if I don't do a filler. So midge should cover our bases. Starting with M is important because that'll tell us if it's mummy or not. Okay, I think it is mummy. I really do. It is. Nice. Mummy scope. All right, well, that could have been a fail easily. If I'd gone with scope, I think it would have been a little bit less dangerous, but I mean, N is a good letter. So anyway, mummy scope. Ooh, we get to start with mummy here. And there's no M's in any of the words. That's great. Just wonderful. I'm going to do blast for the bottom left word. Oh, that's interesting. Slosh, I guess. Yeah. Soul? No, it can't be sulky. There's no Y. I'm looking at the top right. Ooh, it doesn't end in Y. What does it do? Oh, it doesn't do SU either. So it's like S something UL or something along those lines. Oh, skull? No, skulk. I always think skull is the only one, and then skulk rears its ugly head. Although you'd think it would be the skull that had the ugly head, not the skulk, but B something something SK. Brisk. Yes. Now, I want this to be OTH. But what would it be? I'm thinking double OTH. But what would it be? Nothing. We only have O's in this word for vowels. That's it. I don't think we can do a T second. Because what goes before the T? Would have to be an O. And I don't think that's a word. So I really do think it ends in OTH. It makes sense to do double OTH. But I didn't see anything for that. Quoth is a word, but there's no U. Dooth, footh. Is footh a word? No. Zooth. Vooth. I was just thinking that nooth. It sounds like noose if you have a... If you say S's like TH. What options do I even have available to start with two consonants? The only thing I can think of is WH, but wath isn't a word, so that's not useful. GN, noth isn't a word. I'm sorry that sometimes this last word takes so long. I could do a filler just to speed things up, like booth or something, but maybe well, filler I probably wouldn't want to do the O and the H. But honestly, how do you even make a filler out of these letters? Something like month gets the N, tests O in that second spot, tests T in the fourth spot. I don't know if it's helpful. I mean, we kind of know. Oh, it's tooth. Oh my gosh. Okay. Repeating the T. I looked at ooth for so long and I didn't think to repeat the T. Sorry about that. Well, it is time for cell tower. Let's do 367. Hopefully that's the one that Finland suggested on Discord. I see mount here. Darker seems pretty good. It lines up with mount. I can't do mountain, which is a little annoying, but then what if we do darker? What's this V doing? VS or VB? That doesn't make sense. We got to use this V. Whoa, what is this V doing? Like ARV? But I see broke here. Broken. Is reversible available? I can do versible. It's not a word though. Reversible would be too long. Ooh. Can't do verse though. We could do dark and then something like verse. Version? Ooh, version is good. Dark version. Udle? Udle's a word, right? Apparently not. But I mean, if it's not version, what is it? Then broken, bull. I think I'm gonna lock in version. I don't think it can, there's not like an S that I can add or anything, right? It would be one of these two. No. I'm gonna lock in version. And then dark is just forced because we can't do dark and then M. What would this MA? Is marnet a word? No. I'm thinking of marmot. MUAIT. It really feels like it's probably not version actually. But let's put broken in as well. We've got bold. I don't know. Dark does feel forced, but I don't know what this M's doing. Is there any way to continue dark? Darkmare. It's like a nightmare, but it's a darkmare. Darkmare. Okay. Well, mare is a word, isn't it? Or mare? Just mare. Ooh, this could be bullet as well, couldn't it? Okay, I'm not gonna lock in mare yet. Bullet, I think, is. And then discuss. Yeah, discuss. What are we doing up here? I don't know. Let's fill in what seems obvious. Ah, mare seems obvious. What's this U doing? Nothing starts like UI, right? I see in, almost inlay. Are you sure udle's not a word? I can't even do udle. What would it be? Could I do MUAIT in some way? It doesn't seem like it. That doesn't help. Maybe version's not right. Like, what else is this V doing though? Interesting. Look at all these eyes. In. These eyes can't go together, right? So there's sort of a border here. It would be cool to be able to draw borders to say these are not in the same word. That might help a lot, actually. But I can't. Ting is a word apparently, but I don't know if I was thinking tinge, but there's no E. Can we do something like lighting? No, lighting doesn't work. In. It'll. Like these eyes don't go together either. So we've got to do something like this. Maybe I'll work from the bottom. What's going on in the bottom here? I feel like we end in this ER word. What's going on here? This G is gonna have to... Singer is interesting. What's over here then? ERNT. Desert. What's going on over here? Like this R. Can I do monst? Wait. No, wait. Feels like I have to do this in order to get a vowel before the R. I don't think the I helps. This is weird. And then if I did this, the THY have to go together. I'm so confused about this area here. Thiger is not a word. Especially, I want to do singer, but it just doesn't feel like we can do a word here. Ooh, I see worthy and singer. Ooh, that's got to be it. Singer this way and worthy this way. Okay, and then most, almost. Almost did most instead of almost. Okay. So what's going on over here? It seems like it has to... Prod is a word, but that would give this. It's 7 letters, so it would have to be a singular word. Yeah. Because 4 letters is the minimum size, so if you want 2 words, you need at least 8 cells. So there's no way it's prod. I don't... Singer and worthy just feel perfect. There's no way that's wrong, right? I don't know. What can we do with this V? Prove? Or even proved? The problem with proved is, what are we doing with S-ciernt? Yeah, that's 7 letters. Does the D help? D-cier... Okay, I'm not gonna lock in prove yet, but like, I could make 2 words with this, potentially. I don't know how. Like something like DN and essert, but not that, obviously. But yeah, prove. Improved. I know it's with an M. Improve, actually. So improve looks so good, but maybe singer is actually wrong? Designer? No, there's... You can't swap the G and the N. Improve. So good, and it can't... Oh, even improved. Yikes. Okay, so what would we build around improved? Is ting really a word? I mean, it accepts it. Mare, ting. I'm struggling up here too. I'm tempted to lock in improved and then use the hint, but I don't know. No one really complained when I used the hint, but I complained when I used the hint. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. Something is clearly wrong. What do we do over here? Doing singe instead of singer does not help. Because I don't think I need that R after a T. What about just sing? So we have the ER. Enter. So if I have just sing, I can do enter, ENTER, and then not desire. And I want at least improve. Because what else is this V doing? How would I get desire? It's not possible. There's no E after that R. At all in the next row, there's no E's. So it's not possible. I don't think desser is a word. No, didn't think so. So why is enter so good? It's not, I guess. Darn it. There's dessert. But singer is completely messed up. Like, what's this IN doing? If I got rid of singer entirely, could I do something else? I could do inner, but then the G is isolated. I can't use this N from up here because I need to do IN. So I could do singer. That doesn't help. I could do sinner, but this G again. Yeah, if worthy is here, I have to take the NG. I don't see how this is anything other than almost unworthy. I can do sing, but I don't think that helps. Okay, so maybe not desert. Desert feels so nice other than how it doesn't fit in with this stuff. Because how am I using RNT? Like, the words don't end in RNT. So I'd have to do ENT. And then a word would have to end in SR. Like, we'd have to do ESR over here. It just doesn't work. I think singer's wrong. I don't know if worthy's wrong or not. We've got inner, isolating the G. We've got enter, which actually fits decently here. Maybe something ends in sing. If I do dessert, these I's can't go next to each other. I'd have two different words. It doesn't work. Something is very wrong. We had mare. We have improve, or maybe improved. Can we fill this out? Like, what's this U doing? I feel like I got a bunch of words wrong, and I may just need to lock in what I think I know, and then check the magic hint button to remove the ones that are wrong. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna lock in improved. I'm gonna lock in. I was gonna lock in dessert. That's okay. I'll lock in mare. I'll lock in ting. Okay, that's what I've seen. So, oh no, it won't let me hint. I have to be stuck for a little bit before I can hint. Darn. Okay. Well, nothing. You can't do anything here. What am I doing with this U? Look at all these eyes. What's the Y doing? Tiny. No, that's not tiny. That's Tyin. In feels like the start of a word. It's kind of stuck there. There's Latin. Oh, apparently Latin's proper noun. But it isolates this Y. I don't know what this Y is doing. Bulletin. Okay, that helps. I resigned myself that I have a gazillion wrong things. Well, I think I don't know if it's improve or okay. Let's remove the D here. Let's do dessert. Can I do deserter? I can do deserter. This isn't a word though. No, I've caused a problem here with this N. Okay. My path is going to look very weird. But I've got inner here. But then now I have to remove worthy. Improves is an option, but doesn't really help. This G, there's no way this G is... Yeah, it's not inner. It's also not sinner. In fact, improves and sinner. If this were correct, there would actually... Yeah, there would be there would be two solutions, right? Because we'd have improves and sinner. And we know there's only one solution. So we already know that unless this S has to be used for one of these words, this is a mess. I'm gonna remove inner. Sinner. Worthy is just so good, but it doesn't work. If I did improves, I still just have these two eyes. Isn't tingle a word? No, it's L-E. Yeah, I don't know what I've done here, but it doesn't seem like it works. Like inner fits really well here, but this G is obviously isolated. Nothing ends YG. So I got to incorporate the GER together. I don't know. If I'm stuck long enough, it'll give me the hint again. If this wasn't version, what would it be? bulletin and discuss and broken, they just fit. Everything's here is like fitting really well. But over here, I'm a little concerned. I want to do like utilize, but there's no way. Oh, utility. There we go. Inlating. So I don't think mare is right. Main. Relating. Almost. See. Okay, so now we're just in this area. Honestly, I think all this is right, except maybe improve and desert. That worked out much better. Once I saw utility, that helps so much. Almost is just sitting here, right? Like what else is this AL gonna do? It's gonna do almost. And this is gonna do worthy. Like it has to. It could get 2 more letters, but how would it? And we've got sing and yeah, maybe desert is wrong. It doesn't connect. Desire. These eyes can't go together. Well, not next to each other at least. Singer. There are 8 left here, so like technically I could make 2 4-letter words, but I don't see them. Desi and errant. Yeah. If I just did sing, I have a little bit more freedom. I've got enter. But the problem is, this isn't a word. Deser. I could do improves. If I did that, yeah, I'm going to use the hint to see if all of this is right. Good hint. Improve is wrong and will be removed. Okay. So it's probably improved or improves, but all of the rest of this was right. So it has to be IM. What would it be? I mean, it could be improves. It could be improved. Darn, I probably didn't need that hint. That wasn't so useful. Desiring, I think fit. Yep, that's what it is. So if I do improves, yep, desiring, and enter. Ah, I was close. I was so close. Darn, I have that. This is. Oh. What a mess. That's a tough one, though. Yeah, for sure. There wasn't any, like, obvious... I think worthy and almost were the most obvious, but then that caused me so many problems. Yeah, this desiring, that shape is weird. And then you just want to do sing or singer or inner or something along those lines. It's just, you don't see desiring. Like, how do you even see that? I kept wanting to do desire, but I wasn't thinking about how when you add the ing to desire, it removes the e. I really wasn't thinking that. And this I is so far away from this R. It's very hard to see. Maybe if I had just put in enter. The problem is like this ER was in great contention. Singer, inner, enter. I think there might have been others as well. So yeah, maybe including the G and ending in GER somehow, although I don't think I've thought of a word for that. So yeah, this was a mess down here. But cool, I managed to get it. The only thing the hint told me was what I already suspected, which is what I needed to use either the S or D here. But it did inform me that yes, that was the case. All right, cool. What a tough one. I'm still not very good at this game. Sometimes it goes really smoothly, and sometimes it's just a lot of work. All right, let's move on to the polygonal. Let's see. Let's put on Hexpert. What do we got here? So these two match and these two match. You can hold Shift now to show that, and that's it. So if I try ing, that fills that for me automatically, which is nice when I hold Shift. This seems like something we should be able to do, like inting, glinting comes to mind. Must match the oh, I can't do GL, right? Flinting, printing is a very common word for that. It's not an ing word, but there is an I and an N. Neither of them repeat. Maybe we start with IN, and then let's try like ED. So what would this be? I really want to do invested, but that doesn't work at all. Yeah, neither of them repeat, so there aren't very many options for where the IN go. So it feels like I should try an IN word. In V doesn't seem to work there. For now, I'm actually going to turn on this multi-cursor type just so that I don't have to hold Shift. This doesn't have to be a D, so let's not lock ourselves in. What if this was a D? No, I don't like D there anyway. S? L? I could end in S, but I don't know if that helps. I'm starting to think it's not IN. Or maybe this isn't E. What if it was like a consonant, like an L? Oh, that really changes things. In L... What if we end in E and this is like an S? A's? In S? No. I'm actually thinking I might have to do a filler. There's just not enough info here. It's a long video, so I think I will. So we're going to turn off the multi-cursor, and we're going to turn off Hexpert. We're going to come up with a nice... Honestly, invested is not a bad filler here. Test the IN at the start. Test double E. Test the ED ending. I'm going to go with it. All right, so it was not I-N. It probably ends in ES then. It could end in EN. Where can... Darn. This isn't a... Is this enough info? What if it... Oops. What if it ended in... Oh, what did I do here? This is an E. This can't be an N. Where can N go? It could start with N. This can't be N. I could put an N here. That doesn't work. I need another filler. What am I gonna do? Knighting doesn't do anything. I don't even know if that's a word. Light. Machines will tell me quite a bit. Let's go with that. It certainly did. So we got the C, we got the E, we got the S. The I is forced here. I think the N goes here. Or it goes here. Nice. What? Am I misreading something? Can the I go somewhere else? No. I brought down all the greens. I can't go in the other two open spots. So this is what was open after the greens. I can't go here or here, so I is forced here. The N has two options. Enses is a common suffix. But what would that be? What is this word? I'm down to this. This will tell us if the N goes there or not. British spelling. Americans spell it with an S here. I think that's the first time I've gotten a British spelling in this game. It just looks so wrong with that C there. Okay. Here, let me Google. Americans spell it with an S. You can't see that anyway, but that's an example license. That's not going to be. Yeah, and I got, did you mean license when I used this, see? Because Google knows I'm American. Wow. Unfair. Okay. Let's do the symbol. Start with Blaze here. L second. I like to do sling or slink. Let's do sling today. Nothing. Okay, so we have like an A or an E second. What do I usually do there? I don't remember. Let's think of something. How about tacky? That's fun. Okay, so A is second, and we start with CK or Y. C seems the most likely. Not cargo. Caver? No, it's ER. It's not yacht. That's the only YA word I can think of. C or K, I'm just... It could be kaput. No, there's no T. Just making sure I'm not misreading the symbols, but I don't think I am. Could be CAU. I don't see how that works. It could be cacao, actually. Oh, so it's not CA. So it's KA or YA. And then it ends in the second A. Karma? There we go. Wow, that was tough. We've had some tough games today. Have any of them been easy? Let's see. Dordle, no, wasn't easy. Quordle, I struggled with tooth for no reason. Quordle was fine. Cell Tower was super hard. Polygonle was a British spelling of licenses. No way I was going to think of that. Symble. Yeah, karma is not an easy word. The double A really threw me off here. But yeah, hard for a symbol, not that hard though. Well, let's see what Fusele has in store for us. We're going to start with karma. There are none of those letters in this word. This would give us green, yellow, ambiguous, but gray is not ambiguous. So let's put, I don't know, OI here or something. I have to put vowels there. OIL, sir. I'm going to do chief. There's an H. Wow, where are our vowels? So let's look at SH. SH. Shout. Shout is good. Ooh, I could have done shout also. Shout would have been very good. So this is the U and this is a T. So we should be able to get this, right? It is obviously shunt. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Fusele was not bad. Let's try the blind one. Maybe the blind one. Okay, well we can't do shunt because we need vowels here and here. So, but there's plenty of words that do that. How about taper? You know what we can do is tower. That's what we started the video with 50 minutes ago. Wow. This is really long. I'm sorry about that. Has an OER, but not in those spots. That's funny. I I'm going to guess error. Nope, I'm not going to guess error. It doesn't end in R. Otherwise, that would have been good. What do I want to do? I'm thinking about like R-E and then an O here, but relog. Nope. Okay, E at the end makes sense. We could end in O-R-E, like score. That's much easier. All right, so the O and the E got placed. The R actually must be here now because it can't be, the S is too close and obviously it's not here. So we have to guess a word without vowels though. So let's do G-R-D. I want to know what goes before that R. Is there a word like this? Apparently not that. I don't know if I'm gonna find a letter that actually works here. It's kind of lame to do this, isn't it? Let's think of a how about groveler. Groveled to get the D. That works. All right, so it's probably D-R-O. Well, it could be a road. It's not drove. It could be drone. Let's try drone. Okay, it is drone. E-road was absolutely possible though. Got lucky. I thought getting the N would be better than doubling the E. I was so thrown off about this licenses that I didn't even do the mini. So let's do the mini now. Okay, we're gonna turn on Hexpert and we're gonna get this in 1. Look at those repeats. What even does that? Mamas. I don't think it's going to be a plural like that. What does that? Coco does that. It's not even Coco. There's a C somewhere, and it's not repeated, so it ends in C. Mimic. Okay. Nice and fast. All right. Now, if you enjoyed this content, then why not leave a like? Well, how many were there? 43. That's more than I thought, but a lot of these are like weird words. ZZs, Wawas. Yeah, a lot of plurals for sure. Okay. Anyway, if you enjoyed this content, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.